Do you ever walk into a boutique or a department store and you see these beautiful blouses, beautiful shirts, and you're wondering, can you wear them? Do they fit your body type? Which one should you choose? Well, I want to welcome you today to the Style with Significance show, where we're going to be talking about styling with shirts. And I'm so excited to have my friend Farinaz here with farinaz.com. And I'm going to be introducing her in a moment. We're going to be doing a mini fashion show. And if we haven't met, I am Annette Bond. I am a certified image consultant, and I work with successful women just like you, helping you to dress with ease, helping you to align with your personal, professional brand, most of all, helping you to show up confidently so that you can go do what you do best in the world. So, before we get started, I want to introduce you and tell you a little bit about my friend Farinaz. I actually met Farinaz, I'm trying to remember, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I was in Bellevue Square in Bellevue, Washington, right outside of Seattle. And she had this beautiful boutique. And I will never forget walking in there and her just so eloquently, just so proud of her brand and the beautiful quality blouses that she had to offer women. And I have been a fan ever since. And I know you may be watching and you're thinking, I have a Farinaz blouse, which is so magical to have. So, one thing I love about Farinaz that we have in common is Farinaz believes that the woman is the design and the shirt is the detail. And if you've been around me for a while, I believe that style begins with the woman and not the clothes. And so I believe that we have that alignment and that we just both have so much passion for helping a woman feel so confident in her clothing. But I want to just read here a little bit about Farinaz is who she is. So Farinaz is a world renowned top tier fashion designer of women's apparel, specializing in classic, timeless design. Her collections celebrate every woman's strength and beauty, no matter what shape or size, empowering women everywhere to express their sense of style, their confidence, and their intellect while underscoring classic elegance. Don't you want some of that? I do. And I so believe every woman who has a Farinaz blouse feels that way. So, welcome, Farinaz. I'm so
Thank
excited.
you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
letting me take the time to kind of brag on you and our relationship. And so, what is it you love about serving women? I mean, I talked about, this sense of um, the woman is the design and the shirt is the detail. How did that come about for you?
Well, it's a privilege actually to be in a position to support and
Yeah.
help and empowering women. Oh man, that is something quite special to me. So,
Yes.
and I have seen it, and it's a collaboration. It's uh, it's getting involved in, and the clothing is really important. Actually, it's essential. You know,
Yes.
you can't go out with no clothes. You have to wear a clothes. So it is essential. And how the classic. I've been in love with classic product always in my life,
Yes.
and it's like every time I work in a new collection and come up with a new style or refigure it, it's always go back to the heart of it, which is classic. And what is really classic interpret to me: chic, elegant.
Yeah, look at that.
Uh,
Chic, elegant. I love that. So that's what's classic. So you know
and
what?
then also, I would say, I would add to it. I would add to it. Absolutely, I would add to it. Um, Sexy.
So let's just
Yeah,
pause there just for a
yeah.
minute. You know, so many times women want to be current, right? I mean, I know I do, especially as we're aging. And sometimes we think classic is boring. And if you can relate to that, or maybe you thought that, and Farnaz, I love your new definition. So it's elegant, it's sexy,
It's chic,
it's chic,
confident.
and it's confident.
I think
Oh,
it's
I
probably
love
the.
that.
I would say that the strongest is confident. Confident is very sexy, actually.
Oh,
So,
I can't, I couldn't agree more.
yeah.
That confidence is sexy. Oh my gosh. So as we're going through our fabulous conversation together at the with the Style with Significance show, if you have questions, I would love for you to comment, to put them in the chat. So we're going to kind of go through our presentation, if you will. And I'm going to go back and I will look at the questions and I will answer them. So I love that. I love everything that you're saying there. So let's go from, we talked about classic, and I also love the word timeless. And I know you use that too.
Absolutely.
And you know, even as I think about this, because you're a designer, and a designer is very creative, but you bring in just such that elegance, that chic, like you said. And I know that I personally tend to attract that woman who likes that, because I know myself. I mean, I've always been that woman. So I love that. So we're going to talk about a few things today. And I want to talk about fit. And that's a biggie, right? Especially with a button up shirt. And so I asked you before we even started, I
Yeah.
said, I know that one of the concerns that many women have, and that is there might be gaping. You know what? I've tried shirts, button up shirts, they're gaping, or maybe they fit the shoulders and they don't fit the waist. So can you kind of talk to that about fit?
Oh, definitely.
Because I know it's a specialty of yours.
Definitely. I think that rule number one, to my view, would be okay to get a shirt closer to your body. And the reason I want to say that first, in last decade and a half, we have got exposed to big and baggy, and which is, I mean, it's a lot easier sell, and sometimes it's fun, but overall it's like hiding from yourself. So that is significantly different than what I'm trying to do. I'm not like disliking all the baggy clothes, and it's been heavily promoted almost like 2 decades now, actually. And it's why there are several reasons, to my view. It's well, North America particularly, it's like our average size is 12, 14. So it's obviously big and baggy is easier to sell. But there are some challenges about it. Um, Big and baggy tend to make you actually bigger. People say, well, what about my role? And what about this? What about that? And I say, well, I get all that, and none of us are perfect. And by the way, another thing, because I've been in retail for 5, 6 years, or maybe a little bit more now. And, we can be happy no matter what size that we are, or unhappy. So it's basically is our choice, and it's a process. And I'm here to support that. Seriously, it's an absolute privilege to have that opportunity, for sure. So closer to the body is definitely better. So that's something we need to decide whether we want to do that or not. And then when it gets to be closer, to your body, yes, like we have role, there are different things. What's so beautiful about the fabrics that, I tend to use, Italian, is a little bit heavier, especially in our classic.
Yes.
And then it is super soft and very, very comfortable. Mercerized does not come in a stretch. We do have some stretch products, stretch fabric, but it is really comfortable because it's having give in
Yeah.
it. And then how we cut quite a few of them, uh, whether in a bias cut or it's just a tool. So it does have some softness and a stretch to it. It really does. It's
So, you know where I'd like to go with this is I learned it a long time ago, and I loved when I met you. And I love actually Farinaz. We were talking about this earlier about, okay, I'm not, instead of using the word alterations, I love Farinaz's language, and that is custom fit. And so there are many times women, for example, say, oh, I wear a size 10, I wear a size 12. And not all 10s and 12s doesn't mean that you can just go to the rack and that 10 is going to fit you. And one of the things that I love about the Farinaz blouse is that if you are in between a size, is taking what's more important is that it does fit your shoulders, it does fit your bust, and then you can have it custom fit for around your middle, or if you need it for around your middle, you can have it custom fit at the shoulders. Would you agree?
yeah, you can. We can definitely do that. But what my goal is, like, keep it really simple so they don't feel overwhelmed. That's very important to me.
But it's
And
not
then
to neglect
no,
that you can't custom fit it to you,
we
and
can.
make
We can
that
definitely.
almost more of a norm, that you have that tailor that you trust that will alter and really fit it to your size. I mean, that's like huge to me, because it looks like it just looks higher end. It looks more elevated, right?
Yes, yes,
When it fits
absolutely.
you.
If
Yeah.
let's say you are between size 12 and 14, or 4 to or 6 or 8, 10, and you put it on and you see it's the most important. You're correct. The bust, it really is the middle part. It's your
Between right
bust,
here.
your
Yep.
waist, and the bottom
And they
section.
can
So
always have the shoulders taken in. Is that what you would
It
say?
it
It is a little, it's
it
a little more
can, but
detail.
honestly, the shoulder doesn't change too much.
Okay.
It's mostly the three measurement.
Okay.
Is the chest, waist, and the stomach area.
The
So
chest, waist, and
so
stomach.
really, you're dealing with one line, one side seam. That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. And I love that.
So
And once you start experiencing that and looking at yourself in the mirror, it's amazing, isn't it? When you see something that just follows the lines of your body.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Overall, I think it's quite amazing to wear a shirt, really. And of course, it should fit, no question about it. No question about it. But from just, it's very liberating from something very big and baggy. You expose your body. I think is
Yeah.
super confident, super sexy. And your size 14, you're perfect. Your size 0, you're perfect. Your size 6, you're
Absolutely.
perfect.
And
It's
there
all
is
good.
nothing wrong with you. I don't care if you're a 2, you're a 16, there is nothing wrong with you. It's about fitting your body type. So we talked a little bit about fabric. Um, she Your fabrics are from Italy. They're a beautiful, beautiful cotton. I know that you're bringing in some more silks. So you
Mhm.
have a combination. And right behind us, this is really one of Farinaz's classics, is the beautiful white blouse. And you've probably seen that out right now. There is nothing more classy, nothing more elegant than a beautiful white blouse. And this one happens to have some beautiful pleating. It has
Swarovski,
the Swarovski buttons, and I know you can't see that
French
probably.
cuff.
And then it has the beautiful, beautiful French cuff. And those are the special attributes of a blouse that makes you feel so elegant, so classy, is really giving yourself, I believe, permission to start adding that into your wardrobe
Yeah.
versus, you know what, there's nothing wrong with hey, I've had one in the past, an Ann Taylor, $49 blouse. You know what? It serves its purpose. But if you really want a blouse that, again, I'm going back to the woman is the design and the shirt is the detail. These blouses just really, to me, speak so loudly.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So I want to talk about, this is something Farinaz, and we were, kind of pre-planning, and we all hear the term fast fashion, which is, I'm going to say it in my terms, it's like throwaway clothes. You know what? It's good for the season. I got it at a great price. You know what? If I wear it a couple times, it's no big deal. Farinaz said to me, I want to talk about, and I believe in, slow fashion. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have never heard anybody talk about slow fashion. And so the word that came to when I said slow fashion, I think of quality. And as you're watching, I know I've had so many women recently say to me, Annette, I'm really more into quality versus quantity. And share if that's something that you're like, yes, I'm so on board to that. That's where slow fashion comes in, right? What do you want to say to that about that quality and slow fashion?
I know I'm not the only one. Many brands and many companies been involved with that. I don't have a statistic of it. I probably have been one of the pioneer of slow fashion.
I would agree, a pioneer of slow fashion. Because what?
My product is absolutely classic, is timeless. I really do think from size 0 to 14 is super sexy because it's closer to your body. People say, oh my God, going back to the fit. Whoa, they see themselves and it's beautiful. I think it's great to show your curve. I think it's really awesome. So but going back to the point that you brought, the slow fashion, it really is about using a better quality product.
Yeah.
So you can have it. You can have it for a long, long time. You can pass it on. And then the style is classic. The style doesn't go away.
Yes.
And, and it can be very expressive, like lace. Lace is a very classic.
Yes, let's take a minute and talk about this. So as I was coming over, and I have several Farinaz blouses, and they are still hanging in my closet from 5 years ago, and they are still some of my favorite pieces. And so
wear them a lot.
Yes. And so yes,
because you can.
Because you can, absolutely. And no one ever says, oh my gosh, when did you get that? It looks like I bought it this season. So we are seeing a lot of lace, and there's been a lot of lace over the last couple years, and
we had that for a while.
Yes, and I love it. So I have this beautiful, it's kind of, I'm going to call it, it's kind of,
I love that.
Would you call it eggplant or Beaujolais? A little bit.
Kind of it's a cool wine color.
Yes. Merlot. I mean, it's very beautiful. So share some of the others.
Some of the white classic. It's more like an off-white.
Yes, it's a beautiful, I want to say like an eggshell.
Yeah. And this one, I seen it, especially with ladies with the blonde. I love it. Sometimes it's monochromatic, like all same color.
Yes.
It's beautiful, and also dark colors. It's a very pretty, kind of like a nude, but have a gold base to it.
Yes. And I think it's a color that definitely women may stray from, but it can be very, very flattering. Yes.
I like it, particularly with blondes. I think it's really beautiful.
Yes, beautiful.
And this charcoal, a smoky charcoal, is gorgeous.
I like that, especially coming with fall.
Yes. That's awesome.
I want to make a note. So you may wonder, how do you wear a lace blouse? So right now I have on my nude bra, and the rule of thumb is you do want to have a bra that matches your skin tone as close as possible. If you don't feel comfortable in this, you could certainly put a little cami under it, something that matches. But right now, that's what I have on.
That looks beautiful on
Yes.
you. And yes, you can wear it with, I would suggest silky, something that is draped. Because I usually don't like many things under your shirt, is mostly because of the drape. So if you wear like a silky tank top under it, it's perfect.
Yes,
if you want.
yes.
Or just a nude bra or a black bra. So it depends on how expressive.
Exactly, depending on you, or if it's during
comfort,
day or
exactly.
comfort, day or evening. Okay.
Absolutely. For a work, I probably would put silk, something
Yes.
in that regard. It depends on. But I honestly think for nude bra is just perfect. Even for work, I think it's great. And this is, I call it Moroccan. I love the pattern. We have it in black and navy. And
you know, I'm going to pause again for a minute. This blouse, this is black. Okay, I know this is on your website on farinaz.com, and you may not see it quite as well here. And isn't a gal wearing it in navy?
Yes.
Oh no, I know what it was. It was my friend Debbie who had this blouse in navy. Does she? I think.
Yes.
And I saw it in person on her, and I was like, oh my gosh, it is drop dead gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
So sometimes we see things on hangers, and that happens so often, and then you see it on a person and it's absolutely gorgeous. Yes.
Oh, totally.
So
next time we're going to have models for you. How's
that? Yes. So we talked about lace. Would you grab a couple of, I want them to see like your white blouse, some of your really classic pieces. These are pieces that when we talk about timeless, that they are so timeless. And I love this.
Actually, this was my first design.
That was your first design. And that is called
for our collection.
Attitude.
Desire.
Okay, I get them mixed up. So there's one that's called Attitude, and there's one that's called Desire. Okay.
Basically, all the lace are Attitude. The one you're wearing.
Okay, so this is Attitude. Love that, and this is called Desire.
It's super fun.
Let's see that. You can see this up close here. It has the intricate, the design of the buttons. I love that, and I know that comes in pink. It comes in a beautiful like
powder blue.
Powder blue.
And we're pretty much sold out. I think we still have size 4, 8, 10, and 14, but we are.
I love the neckline. It's
this
beautiful.
Is one of our bestseller. And then this is the Attitude style. The one that Annette wearing, I'm wearing. So we use the hidden placket quite a lot.
So that's called a hidden placket, which means that let me get this right here so that you cannot see the buttons. This is what I also love, is I love the dart. The dart and then in the back.
This is also we basically use that just as smoothly, because it's not lycra, so it's really has a body to it. The fabrics have a body to them. And that's why you can get it closer to your body, because it doesn't go in. So I just slightly have a dart in the back in most of our product, just to show your back curves. So basically, I'm showing your curves.
Who thinks of showing their back curves, right? I love that. Okay, what else do we have here?
So this is the style that have a pleated front. This is gorgeous fabric, by the way.
Oh my gosh! Look at this. Look at this is so this is the inside.
It's a woven. So,
yes. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Thank you
so
much.
Now looking at this styling, this looks like something kind of new. Is this a new styling for you? Okay.
Brilliant.
So what is this called? Brilliant. Yes. Okay. So if you have a little bit of a tummy, I think this would be a beautiful style. Mm-hmm. That gives it ease in front, if that's something that you thought about, but also gives the detail here with the bust, so it's giving some fit, but with some ease around the tummy area.
The Brilliant is a little bit more open, but basically most of the product, like this is I
love the name. Desire, Attitude, and that one's called Brilliant. I love that.
So this is actually one of our newest style, and this is more of a straight cut, but it still is closer. Is almost like slightly.
Look at that! Look at that neckline! Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh! And then you have the pearl buttons. It's beautiful.
Thank you. And the color doesn't change. So about the slow fashion, like this one is one of the best
Slow
quality
fashion.
you can get. This is definitely can be hands down. Just the pearl, the color doesn't change.
Yes.
So the hand pleat is precise and it's done properly. So
those that have worked with me on color, I'm going to tell you, this is the most beautiful, like soft white. So whether you tend to, if you're like, okay, I don't wear stark white, but I want a soft white, but I think that any woman could wear this. What do you call this color? Just curious.
I think you would actually describe it quite nice. I call it, I think we call it like a winter white.
Okay. It's a very nice, it's a very nice soft white.
Typical
yes.
of white.
So one of the things,
sure. I need to check our website.
When we talk about slow fashion also, and Farinaz, I know this is so true for her, that a woman who has one of her blouses does not just have one. She may have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. How many blouses does one of your customers have?
I think the highest is 70.
70?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
okay.
I know quite a few customers. They have 30 to 40. I know quite a few.
So this is where I'm going with this. You and I talked about this once before, is I have a philosophy that I want you to go into your closet and love your pieces. Like, you can't wait to get dressed. And I loved, we talked about, is that having an emotional connection to your pieces. And obviously, the women who have chosen to invest 30 to 40 blouses have an emotional connection to your blouses.
Definitely.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and it's really you know, we are social species. It so much comes from, you get compliment, and compliment is good.
Compliments, yes, yes, yes.
Oh, did you lose weight? No. Oh, this color looks amazing on you. And did you lose weight? No. Oh, well, thank you. The color looks good on me. And yeah, I mean, I can be this size or smaller or not. So I guess I'm fine. So this compliment, I do think it's we're social species. We like that. And
absolutely.
And then also the level of the comfort, it matters greatly. The fit is part of it. I would say don't get too wrapped up about it. If you want me to put a snap on the chest area and you want it to be closer, I'll be happy to do it for you. It's not a big deal.
Yes.
My assistant, the tailor that I work with in Seattle, our factory, awesome people in Vancouver. I was just there yesterday.
Yes.
So they'd be happy to do it for you. Just tell me I add the snap. That's not a problem.
And I love that, the simpleness of that.
Yes.
So we're going to kind of wrap this up, but I want to end with levels of styling. And I know right now, many of you love that thought of a dressy, casual look. And that's what I love about these blouses. So right now, Farinaz has her beautiful attitude on with white jeans.
So it's like,
and I decided, you know what? I'm going to put it on because you have on white jeans. I'm going to put it on with a pair of black trousers. But and so it's like you could wear it with blue jeans, you know, whatever that kind of jean is for you, whether it's more of my mind just went blank. What's the frayed or
the rip?
Yeah,
absolutely. How you can.
Wait, there's a name for it. My mind's going blank.
Rip jeans.
There's a name. But anyways, yeah, whether it's black or navy or white, or you want to wear with a trouser,
or tuck it in, or halfway tuck it in.
A front tuck.
You can have a belt over it.
You've really taught me though to really embrace this blouse and wear it on the outside.
It is easier, and it shows because and I never buttoned the last one because
you've taught me that.
And I never button here either.
Yes,
because
leave it open, and I don't have a necklace on today, but because I love the lace to really show itself. Mm-hmm. So that's what I love too, is how you can the versatility of how you can wear these blouses, whether it's to
Definitely.
the office, in front of Zoom, or on a weekend with a pair of jeans. Yeah, so many different
Yeah,
options.
cuff
So
and collar is powerful.
yeah,
It's it's a little. I mean, basically, what I feel with this shirt is you feel a little bit more put together than a shirt, t-shirt, or no collar. Certainly, you dress the way you like, but the shirt is really easy element to go to, put it on and you're ready to go. So it's an easy way actually to dress yourself up.
so I was looking on my phone because I just wanted to answer any questions here. Rose says yes, quality feels great. It really does, doesn't it, Rose? Robin, women need to try things on, not just look at them on the hanger. You know what? So true. Robin is a personal friend of mine, and she used to help women with their eyeglass frames.
Oh,
Isn't that so true? Everything looks different on, and
I'll be
that's what I have
happy.
to say
Sorry.
with these blouses, because you see them on the hanger, and it is really the woman.
I'd
So
be more than happy if you're not sure about your size at first. I'd be more than happy to send you two size for you to try and see what you
yeah.
think.
So
Um,
let's. So
be happy to
what?
do that.
Yeah. What she's saying is, so I want to invite you to go to farinaz.com, and she is actually in Seattle, but she ships all over the United States. So if you love a blouse, you are not sure on the size, she will send you two sizes so that you can decide which one fits you best. And this is what I want to do for you. If you decide to purchase a blouse and you would love my eyes on that blouse, I want you to take a picture of yourself in that blouse, come in my Style with Significance Facebook group, and I and Farnaz we'll give you our personal feedback if we think whether it's the color, whether it's the fit, or it needs a little bit of tailoring, some more custom fit. We would so love to help you with that. So, and if you're also watching and you're thinking, okay, Annette, I need some help with my wardrobe, I want to invite you to go to annettebond.com/contact, and let's schedule a time to chat. And I would love to hear what's going on. What's going on with your wardrobe that feels frustrating? In fact, I was just talking with a client yesterday, and I said, what is one thing that feels so good now when you go to your closet? And she said to me, I don't feel frustrated anymore. And so, I work with amazing designers like Farinaz. So I help you to choose those blouses and to have those beautiful blouses in your closet. So I hope you have enjoyed this today. I'm going to go back and answer your questions. We can continue this conversation later tomorrow. But her website is farinaz.com. And if you are part of this live, please make a note if you do order and let us know that you found us through the Style with Significance show, because we would love to know that you were part of this. So have a wonderful, stylish day, and we will see you. Actually, this is kind of a bonus because I do my Style with Significance show every single Friday at 12 o'clock noon. And I actually do have a guest tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time. So this was kind of a bonus that we did. We thought we'd get a little bit more this time. It might be easier for women. So anything you want to say before we go?
Just a couple quick things.
Yeah.
Like what she's wearing, it's a very easy top. It doesn't wrinkle.
Yes.
It have a stretch, which is good. This is also have a stretch, but this has a lot more stretch to it because of the nature of the fabric.
Yeah.
Because of the nature of the fabric,
I love these cuffs, and I don't know if you can see them here with this lighting, but they're just these beautiful. You can wear them straight if you have longer arms, or cuff them up. I love that.
Yes, and And I want to just thank you, and thank you so much
Yeah,
for coming
this
to
was
my
awesome.
home.
I
It
love
was
it.
awesome.
And we may do this again. So,
And then if you have any question specifically that you want to contact me, please do so through farinaz.com.
yes.
I do have my phone number there too. So call me.
Yep.
I'm more than happy.
And you can
to
find her on
connect.
Facebook. You can see her there. And I would love if you want to share, what was your favorite part of this presentation today? I would love to hear that. So we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Have a great evening.